Hey everybody, welcome back. In this video I'm going to go over all the cars that I've had previous to the Honda. Anyone who knows me probably knows I was the biggest Volkswagen fan around. I've had almost all of them, an R32, a Mk6, GTIs, Jettas. I had a GLI, really liked that car. But I'll kind of give a little insight on why I switched from Volkswagens and switched to Honda. For one, I'm a Honda salesperson. I've been with Honda for about 7 years. I actually used to really dislike all the Hondas in the car scene. Typically, you'd see a bunch of, really ricey, loud, no interior left, rusty, just nasty. And driving a Volkswagen, it was kind of the opposite. They're usually a little bit nicer. Quality wise was a little bit nicer. Definitely weren't as fast, or a D series obviously isn't fast, but any Bs that I would see around were obviously a little quick, and Ks weren't as popular when I was in the whole Volkswagen scene. So I'm going to go over a couple of different cars that I've had previous. All right, so first car is a Mk4 GTI. Had a tune, a couple little bolt-ons. Back then I thought it was super fast. Had it for a couple months. Now the 337, me and my buddy Colin drove up to 4 hours away to drag this thing up that trailer. That was fun. Bought bags for it, wheels. There's the airs right there and out. I was actually offered way more money than what I had into it at the time, so I ended up selling that one. But yeah, we painted it. There was a lot of mismatched parts. The guy that sold it to me had basically parted out the whole car, so wasn't much of anything when I picked it up. It was a fun car. Here's just a Jetta 180. As you notice, every single one of my cars will be on a trailer or a flatbed. That was a good reason why I switched away from Volkswagens to Hondas. Here's a GLI, one of my favorite cars.
$6,000 car, but
me and my buddy Colin again. Colin was also into Volkswagens. He had a Mk6 GTI. Very big reason why I was probably stuck on Volkswagens for far too long. That's his pole barn. Real. I sold that not that long ago. Then bought this Mk6 GTI. At the time, this was the fastest car I've owned or driven. It was a bigger turbo. I think APR calls it a stage 2. And here's a little race against a Mk7 automatic. Pretty dead even, but no shifting helps. Here's another race of me against a buddy, Kyle Upsall. He's driving a Cobalt SRT4. Eventually pulls on me. I think he was making just over 400, and I was in like the 380 range, so clearly I'm gonna get pulled on, but those were really the only pull videos I had of this car. My first child was born right around this time, Ryan, so I didn't really get to go out as much, or I didn't go out as much, but I got plenty of pictures, as you can tell. It's one of the first days I bought it. Car shows, car cruise, car at work, US Bank Stadium. Of course, another one with a car on the flatbed. This is going through a tunnel in Duluth. Of course, you gotta roll it's my cousin Avery in the red Fiesta ST. And this is when I needed to sell it because I was expecting a challenge. that's the Mk6 driving away after I sold it. It's actually to a local friend, his name Cam Lynch. And then here's the R32, one of my favorite cars. I've always wanted one of these because of this reason. Some people say they sound like a pissed off Chewbacca. The previous owner of the R32 had the same wheels, but they were mismatched colors. Kind of irritated me. I never really wanted to buy wheels for it, so I never did. One of my managers has the AE86. His name's Too Long. And there's a Honda in the garage. One of the days where I think I was confirming that I was selling it to a guy in Michigan. There's Ryan with the wheels. Anytime I could, I hear the exhaust on that car. And then that was me loading it up. They drove, I think it was like 8 hours to come pick up that. Yeah, there she goes. So that's all the Volkswagens that I've owned. So obviously now I'm on the Honda. It's a lot more rewarding. It's, for the money, it's a lot faster. This time around, I'm more so going after speed. I'm not really going for, looks. Obviously the car just got wrapped, so but I won that in a raffle. So I put in, it was 20 bucks a slot. I forget how many people were in, but I threw $100 at it, and I got lucky enough and won. So that's Status Auto Styling that did that raffle. Wrapped the car. That's Electric Wave by 3M, I think is what the color is called. So it's obviously, it looks a lot nicer than most Hondas, but I'm mainly going after speed. So that's everything in this video. Thanks again for watching. If you haven't, in the bottom right hand corner, I think I do it this way. Hit that subscribe button, hit a like, comment, let me know what you think. We'll see you on the next one.